Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys, to another amazing JoJo Live. I'm just going to wait for more people to get on. We're live again. This is so much fun. So much fun. Come. I'll be channeling, answering questions, really getting into the spirit of love. It's so corny, but it's the truth. Hey, Lexus. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Muso from Mexico. Yes, I got a pink one. Got a pink wig, guys. Oh, I love this one. This one is attributed to Lexus when she pointed it out. She's like, get a pink one. So we got a pink one today, came in. I got two. I got this one, which I think is much better. And then I ended up getting a curly hair one. Not like curly, but just like more wavy, but much pinker. And I didn't like it. It looked a bit too, I think it looked too fake. But I'll still wear it. I'll wear it the next live. Hey, Charlie. Hi, Lisette. Hi, Sapphire. Hey, guys. Hey, Jimmy. Good evening. Yes, buy a lavender one. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with these. I ended up getting a silver one that's like really short, like this short. And hey, Silver Fox. And I haven't played with that one yet, but they're just so much fun. I love them. I truly do. They're so much fun. Hi, Maria. Empress of the North Fae. I'm catching your live for the first time. Hey, welcome. So glad you're here. What's your name, love? Hey, Emma. Hey, yeah, I know it's Larry. Hi, Larry. I remember. Hi, Larry. Hi, Silver. I Silver Fox Larry, I know. Hey, Sarah. Oh, it's Faye. Oh, okay. Oh, I wonder if you're Faye from my Instagram. I think I have a Faye who sings, I think. I think. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, behold my plants. Bought me. I'm an aerialist. I'm not. Wait, I don't understand. Be more specific. More specific. Okay, so for those of you that are new to my live, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm JoJo from Beyond Light Academy. And it's an academy that Leo and I, my partner, have basically put together to assist you guys in connecting with yourselves and healing in much deeper levels. And we're just so excited to bring forth the academy, the membership that is just taking off and just doing really well. And I'm here to basically answer questions, channel. I try not to get too personal with the questions because it's just, I get you to connect with yourselves, and then you guys can answer your own questions. But the if it's not so personal, it'll be better because it's always best for you guys to channel it yourselves. No, not Faye. Okay. Oh, you're an aerialist. You don't sing. Oh, thank you for sharing the live, Empress of the North Fae. Thank you. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, share the live. Share more lives. So I'm going to leave it open for you guys to ask questions. We're going to keep it chill. I'll probably be live for like about an hour. Oh, thank you for the roses, love. roses. I used to go live on TikToks like a year and a half ago. And I remember like they would send, one time I ended up getting a universe. That was really cool. That was really cool. I don't know, whoever sent it was really expensive, but it was so cool. That's like the biggest prize you could ever get. And then it like has a banner where everyone gets the banner. Oh, so and so and so gets got the universe. I think that's what it was. It was kind of cool. So I'd like to channel and see what my higher self likes to talk about. But I want to chit chat for a little bit before we like jump into it. Where is everyone from? Those that are new into the live. Oh, hi, Janet. Thank you for the follow. So I'm streaming both on TikTok and Instagram. So this is probably why you see me kind of half-faced, because I have two phones up right now. And let me see. Charlie is in Phoenix. Lucy. Oh, lousy. Oh, you're in Scotland. How's the weather in Scotland right now? I'm in England. Like the other side, like on the tail end of England. And it's really cold here still. Oh, you're in Ontario. Is that Canada, right? Ooh, I hope that I got that right. Wow, it's so fun to see where everyone's from. Deb is in Santa Cruz. Yep. California, near Monterey. I have an idea. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, in Canada. Okay. Whew. How do you break contracts? The higher is doing the breaking contracts. Okay, I'll answer that question, Sapphire. Central California, Burke's girl. Oh, hey, love. How are you? Is that Chris? Burke's girl. I think it's Chris. How are you, sweetie? How are you? I know it's been a while. No, I don't. I think I'm confusing you with someone else. Sorry. It's Stephanie. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's been forever. How are you? It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Ashley is here. Hey, love. I've done such a... Yes, of course I remember you've done sessions with me. I remember. Yeah, this was like a year and a half ago. Almost 2 years. So much has changed since we've done sessions. Oh my gosh. I've kind of switched over to assisting my clients to, around Thanksgiving, to connect to themselves in a very deep way. So it's a lot different. Our sessions are a lot different now. We don't really do one-to-ones anymore. We do now the mentorship and the membership. So yeah, I'll talk more about it, but I'm so glad you're here. I'll be channeling, I'll be answering questions, I'll be just chit-chatting and just being here with everyone. Great energies. I've made space for you guys to come through. Made space through TikTok, because the energies in TikTok are sometimes not so great. Lozzie says chilly but meant to be sunny tomorrow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know it's always quite chilly. I've never been to Scotland. I really, really, really want to go. I really, really, really want to go, because I watched the whole season. Like there's 7 seasons of oh my god, what is the show called? Oh my god. Okay, it's on Netflix. It's a Scottish show about a woman that's from 1950s or 60s, and she goes to Scotland, and she touches like these stones, and it takes her back in time, and she goes back in time into the 1770s back in Scotland, right before the wars started bringing out and before America became the States. And it's just like a phenomenal show all through Scotland. And I fell in love. I watched it in Costa Rica and I fell in love with the show. I fell in love with her. I fell in love with the guy she ends up falling in love with, which was like this younger guy. Oh my God, what is it called? Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Anyways, I was telling Leo about it, and I'm like, I want to go. We have to go. Haven't had an opportunity. We're in England now, which is literally like the next country over. But I want to go to those stones, and I just want to go to like all of the monuments on the show. I'm sure since that show started, there's been an influx of visitors coming into Scotland because of it, because it's so big. They have 7 seasons, and I think they're filming their 8th season right now. Anyways, I was obsessed. That's what I did in Costa Rica. And then they have like, I don't know, 20 episodes per season. So it was just amazing. Outlander. Thank you. Yes, Outlander. I loved, oh my gosh, guys, you don't understand. Like, first of all, I loved her accent because she's English, British. And of course, you know, Leo's British. So like, I'm just like, oh, I love the accent. And then his accent, I forgot his name, her husband, he has a Scottish accent. And it's like so strong. Oh my gosh. I just want to go there because I just want them to talk to me. I just want them to talk my ear off. Talk my ear off because I would just... I just go. Oh, it's funny. Oh, thank you. It's pink. It's a wig, my love. Friendly reminder to stay hydrated. Boat life, thank you. I've got my coconut water. Yeah. Might have been Scottish in past life. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I know I was. I sure was. But a lot of also my lifetimes were in East Asia and in Asia as well. A lot, but yeah, there's a lot there. And Egypt, Atlantean times. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of my lifetime. Ashley, hi, love. I'm already in England. Fox Wild. I'm in England. I've been in England, London, all around. I've been in England. I love England, by the way. I love it. But I haven't been. And that's what Leo tells me. He's like, it's just whatever. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And it's like, I guess it's like somebody coming to California, because I mean that's where I'm from, and then somebody coming and visit. I'm like, yeah, it's just like whatever. But then people go to Hollywood and they're like, oh, it's Hollywood. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Maria. Yeah, that Outlander. Good. Yeah, that's a good question. Fox, every American girl, Outlander. They're obsessed with the acting. Absolutely. Well, my partner is British, so you would think, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I tell him to talk my ear off all the time. Like, I'll just keep going, babe. You know, he could be mad, and I'm just like, yeah, keep going. Doesn't bother me. Especially, you know, he's like, you know, they'll just start going this bollocks and wanker and these, and it's just, it cracks me up. For an American girl, it cracks me up. And then sometimes I've picked up some of the slangs and sayings, and I'll say them to my family, like my siblings, and they're like, where is this coming from? I'm like, anyways, it's hilarious. Oh, okay, you're from Northern English. Okay. Edinburgh, yep. That's where also the West Coast. I'm sure it's beautiful there. Jamie Sassenach. That's it. My Sassenach. He calls her my Sassenach. Oh, yeah. Edinburgh is amazing, yep. Sassenach. Oh, yes, it's true. All right, let's go and ask... let's go and answer some questions. Let's see. We've got Deb asks, I am understanding the necessity to connect to higher self and core love. So you're understanding the necessity, okay, but how important is it to keep our chakra system well maintained? Is this a false info? No. It's not false information. It's just that they haven't truly properly explained it in a core level. And I think that's what's missing with assisting your systems, your chakra systems to be in alignment. It is not incorrect because the collective darkness will come in and will attack your chakra systems, but not just that, they'll attack all your systems. And you have to also understand that everything is a system in these realms, in these universes. And because of that, you have systems within self, and then you have exterior systems. And within those systems, you must always keep yourself, you could say, cleaned or cleared, so that you are like an antenna, like your systems are like an antenna, so that you can continuously connect to your higher self without any obstacles or densities or blocks stopping you from connecting to yourself. So it is very, very, very important to always clear your systems, but I wouldn't just always focus on chakra systems. I would just focus on all systems. You've got physical systems. So you've got, the physical body, you've got the lymphatic system, the nervous system, the blood system. There's so many systems. There's the the brain, which is a system as well. You've got the subconscious as it is. It's also a system. And you have your energetic systems as well, which is your chakra system, but it's not limited to just like, the main systems that you have. There's way, 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 way more systems that you could even fathom. There's also universal systems and then core systems as well. There's just systems for everything. Well, everything is a system, and that is the way that it operates, kind of like in these how these realms operate, and therefore and because you're all connected as one with self and love and with others and these systems. As you begin to heal and connect to yourself and clear your systems out, it affects all that you are connected to, which is all. And so therefore, keeping them, you could call well-maintained, meaning it just means to basically be clearing on a daily basis, because they will get infiltrated. Your systems will get corrupted. Your systems will get attacked on a constant basis, especially when you are connecting with yourself, when you are beginning to heal. And when you're beginning to heal, this is where when they will attack it the most. And you'll find that some understand systems more than others, because some may be more system-based. Some may come from universal systems that are just system-based. And then you have some souls that don't really understand systems very much, but are more subconscious system based. I am more subconscious system based, and because of that, I understand the subconscious much more than say Leo does. Leo is all system based, so we make a good team in that respect with clients, because he is able to take care of the systems, and I take care of the subconscious with the client. But as a whole, as a soul, you have to basically, when you begin to connect to yourself, is begin to heal all these aspects of self, which are, core selves, connecting to your higher self, yes, and then all your systems. So hopefully I answered that question. I can channel that also to see what my higher self has to say, but it is a very good question. Hi Zabo, hi love. Oh hey Yodit. Oh hey Roxana. Sorry, I went from throwing jokes to getting super serious. But let's answer some more questions. I'm just gonna answer some questions. 1 second. Sapphire asked, how do we break contracts? So let me just bring in my higher self. 1 second. I'm here. Wonderful. It is so lovely to see you all here today. I must clear JoJo's systems and her channel. I'm making a pathway for you all to come into this live to ask questions freely without getting attacked. Good. Come. Very good. Easy. There. That is better. You're all asking wonderful questions. I will get to everyone today. I have told JoJo it's best to go on live more often, as many will have more questions as the realms are getting a bit lighter, and it will give many an opportunity to choose more light. It will make it easy for them to heal, and therefore they will have many questions. They will want to come to the live and feel like it is different. JoJo is different. She's a bit different than the rest. Why? And make you all quite curious to what that may be. And therefore, it is important for you all to connect to yourselves, but then also for JoJo to connect as well with you all, to assist you all to heal in many different ways. So we will answer some questions. Empress of the North Fae has asked, how can I channel my higher self like you do? I channel, but never for myself as well as for others. It is quite easy, but then at the same time, it is difficult because many have a lot of trauma and blocks preventing them from connecting to themselves. You connect through the heart portal, dear one, or your crown chakra. And through here, you go deep within self to the core essence of your being, which is love, which is light. And from there, you connect with your higher self. Your higher self, you must understand that your higher self that you are connecting to must be from outside of the polarity consciousness. And I'll explain. Because all that are trapped, enslaved into these systems are all battling between darkness and light aspects of themselves, confused and trapped as well. Versions of you in the higher realms, like you would call Pleiadians and maybe higher frequency beings. They are all still trapped within this polarity, and they're all confused and struggling within themselves to break free, you see? And therefore, connecting with these versions of self are not quite beneficial because they are, again, struggling with their own realities at that time and programmings and systems. And they are also still entrapped. If not, they will not be here. They will not stay here. They would break free. And therefore, you needing to connect with a version of yourself outside of this whole chaos and enslavement of darkness. That's what has happened. Darkness took over many eons ago. And many had to choose between darkness and light, and many chose darkness. Many were tortured. And then, therefore, were, you could say, forced into choosing darkness to stop the torture from continuing. And therefore, that kind of went on. My point is that because of these enslaved universes and realms, it is always best to connect with a version of self outside of the polarity consciousness, where they are not biased. They will give you information that you need in this now moment that can assist you to break free. Do you see your versions of self inside of the polarity consciousness, inside, are still struggling between their light and dark aspects? So you see the information given to you isn't so, you could say, clear or non-biased. They will have some agenda to them, especially if you channel anything other than yourself. Anything other than yourself, you are taking a gamble on what information you'll receive, as many of them are also still choosing, and many of them are also still confused, bringing their reality and their perspective into your own reality, into your own now moment, confusing you even more. But connecting with yourself outside of the polarity consciousness is very, very important. Very important, as you will receive information that is necessary for you in this now moment, that is not tainted at all. I hope this helps you. Jojo and Leo have created a membership to assist you, Empress of the North, to connect to yourselves. They put out MP3 recordings, meditations, to connect you to your higher self. And then from there, you can answer any question you have and take yourself into very deep healings. The issue is that many do not connect to themselves because of trauma and blocks. So it's like this conundrum. How do you connect to self if I am traumatized and I have many blocks? You must heal. So the answer is healing. How can I channel my higher self? Like Jojo, like Leo. You heal. You heal, dear ones. You must heal. Then as you begin to heal, your channel will begin to expand. Your awareness begins to expand. Your frequency begins to rise, and you're able to reach versions of self that are in much higher, you could say, frequencies outside of the polarity consciousness. Then you're able to truly connect to yourself and then go deeper into more deeper core aspects of self to help you remember who you truly are, which has always been love. Everything else is an illusion. You must connect to yourselves. You must heal, dear ones. Did that answer your question, dear one? Parts of my energy is connected to Lilith. She is a very hard to handle. I will be frank with you, dear one. If you channel in Lilith, Lilith is a dark energy. She is a demon. You could very easily disconnect from that energy. But at this time, you are still holding parts of her, as parts of you are still choosing darkness. And therefore, you have this link between each other. And therefore, it's perpetuating a lot of the confusion and darkness that ensues and comes through for you, preventing you to connect deeper within yourself. In order to break free from darkness, and Lilith is just a part of the collective darkness, and she's not that hard to handle, to be honest. She really is not. Really is not. but you're holding on to this energy. And because of that, it is causing you issues. You have made contracts with this demon trillions of years ago. And because of that, you have been intertwined for quite some time. You must break those contracts and heal. And speaking about contracts, Sapphire asks, how do you break these contracts? The higher is doing the breaking contracts. He's asking, does your higher self break these contracts? Yes, they do. So what you do is you connect to yourself, your higher self, outside of the polarity consciousness. You go into a healing, right? An issue, a block, whatever it is that is stopping you from connecting to yourself in this now moment, you will go in and heal. When you go into these lifetimes to heal them, there will be many things going on. You might be a dark version of self that needs breaking of contracts. Also, you must all understand that you must face your dark aspects of yourself. This is not truly, it is spoken about in the spiritual community, but it isn't addressed on a core level. It must be addressed now. You must face the darkness that stops you from embracing your light completely, your love completely. And by facing this darkness is by going, like with Miss Empress, into these timelines where you made these contracts with these dark beings and break them. And you do that by connecting with your higher self, going into these timelines and healing. Then, when you begin to heal, your higher self will guide you to the contracts that need breaking. And then this is where you must show yourself what you don't want to see. What you don't want to break. You see, it is tricky. I'd say the subconscious keeps you from, if it is choosing darkness or keeps you from connecting to these timelines. Blocks. These are the blocks that prevent you from connecting to yourself. There is a lot to it, and I will not confuse you because it is also quite easy, but there is a lot to healing, yes. But all I am saying is connect. The first step is connecting to self. Then as you progress, you will begin to uncover, wow, there is more into these lifetimes that I could have ever fathomed. And this is why it is important to begin to connect to self, to begin to see what it is that you need to heal, clear, block, break, go in deeper. Am I making sense? Miracle Magic says, I am proud of each of you for choosing you and choosing to heal. Well, on a conscious level, many and all of you are wanting to heal. Yes, you are correct, Miracle Magic. But on a subconscious level, it is a whole different story. Some of you are choosing darkness and have absolutely no idea you are choosing. This is where you must get really real and honest with yourselves. This is where you must connect to your subconscious, to yourself, to see what you're truly choosing, what you're truly doing on a subconscious level. You must understand the war between darkness and light is and has never been on a conscious level. It has always been on a subconscious level. And why do you think they have separated you from yourselves? Divide and conquer. We must divide, we must conquer. This is what darkness says. We must divide them, and then we can control them. We must separate them from themselves. So what happened eons ago is that darkness took over the superconscious, and it separated, which was always one, the subconscious from the consciousness. It was never meant to be separated. You were always meant to use your subconscious. The consciousness was just this programming that was created to separate you from yourself. Are you connected to the superconscious? Or I should say, the subconscious, to know what you are truly choosing? No, the subconscious holds all memories, all lifetimes, all choices, all that you are, all in one. But what has trauma done? What does trauma do? When you suffer trauma, yes, this is you. You are a sphere, right? And then trauma ensues. Chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos. With enough trauma, what happens with your sphere? You break. As, excuse me, as you break, you fragment. You see, you fragment and separate from the original trauma to where you are now. Why does the subconscious and consciousness do this? Think. To protect yourself. Because if you are still in that trauma, you are reliving in a loop, in a cycle, which does happen subconsciously. You see, it does happen subconsciously, but on a conscious level, you have broken or fragmented from that trauma. So you don't continue to perpetuate trauma over and over and over and over. It's a safety mechanism to keep you could say, alive, a survival mode. But what does healing do? Is it brings you back together into oneness, bringing all fragmented parts of self back into one, healing trauma back into one. So, my whole point with this is that healing helps you connect with deeper parts of yourself, your subconscious. Then, miracle magic, you are truly and would truly be choosing to heal and light. But if you're not connected to yourself in that deep level, what is the point? You'll just continue to cycle into these realms, reincarnating over and over, forgetting, as they do that on purpose, the collective darkness, so that you don't connect to yourself. So you don't remember that this is what you truly are. Yes? Am I making sense? Yes? Good. Just answer more questions. Miracle Magic says it sucks to see some of the asterisks or shit we've done over lifetimes and the contracts with darkness. It does, but it can be easily healed. You heal it, dear one. You heal it. Connect to yourself and you can make better decisions, better choices. You're always a choice away from choosing light. It is difficult, yes, but you get over the difficulty of what you've done in past lifetimes and you just heal them. If not, they will get in the way of your healing. But yes, you must go easy on yourself, as you say. Driving and listening from New Hampshire. Tammy, it is so lovely you are here. I'm glad you are here. Keep listening. It is wonderful information for you to know. Yes, fragmentation keeps you into a flight mode, or fawn or freeze mode. Do you think they do this just out of casuality? No, they do this on purpose. The collective darkness is quite smart. They figured it out on how to keep the realms dark, how to keep you all cycling into these lower realms. But you have a choice now to wake up truly and heal and choose better. Choose to heal. Choose light. Rather than having that choice taken from you. Many had and then chose darkness and now don't want to let darkness go. Now remember, darkness is a plague, a virus. Once it ejects, like virus, its systems, darkness into you, it is very difficult to let it go because it comes with its, what they say, luxuries. But it really doesn't, because when you begin to remember that you have and always have been love and light, it's really nothing compared to the love that you hold within yourself. It is all lies in many ways. Yes, Robin, Jojo has been gone for so long, but she is back and she is happy to see you. Miracle says, subconscious takes snapshots of what it doesn't want, yet recreates the same thing, programming. The subconscious, what it does, if you like to go deeper, it doesn't take snapshots. It knows it all. But the subconscious in itself, for example, Jojo now in this moment, or you in this moment, Miracle Magic now in this moment, is currently choosing, yes, between darkness and light. As you're choosing between both, and since it's being pulled into darkness and parts of you are being pulled into light, then yes, you're going to have parts of your subconscious that will only show you certain aspects of yourself, because the dark parts will block you off from seeing the whole trauma or the whole, you could say, illusion of what is truly going on, so that you never wake up fully. You allow the collective darkness in to work through you so that you never, you could say, wake up. But you've allowed it because in many ways, parts of you in many other lifetimes have chosen darkness and have set these contracts up so you never choose light. This is why when you begin to wake up and begin to heal, you have what is called this state of confusion, this state of blocks and distractions, this cognitive dissonance of a reality that has to be shattered before you can break open. You must go through that, though, in order to truly see what is happening. On a subconscious level, understand everything is a program. That is true. Everything is a system. Once you begin to see past that, this is where you can become quite connected to yourself, or superhuman, healing very dense parts of self. Silver Fox X, so how did beings of love create this mess and not know this would happen? A very, 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 very great question. Very great question. I cannot get too much into this because there is only so much I could share, because many of you are not prepared for the answer. And therefore, I must be systematic. However, when the darkness and light was, now you must understand, love let's rewind. Love is what you truly are. Love is creation. You are all creational souls or beings in this now moment. Therefore, as creational love souls or beings, you're always creating to learn more about yourselves. It was an experiment, a creation that was proposed in the higher realms about light and darkness. You must understand, light and darkness are also programs, even light. Remember, all that exists is love. Everything else is an illusion, including light. However, light is light. It is the polar opposite of darkness. So, the creation was, let us create light and darkness and give souls the opportunity to choose freedom of will, what they would like to experience. Would they like to experience darkness, or would they like to experience light? It was an experiment, yes. However, darkness, as it began to ensue, like a virus, like a plague, it spread like wildfire. And even in the higher realms, many creational beings in higher frequencies began to want to take on darkness as an experience also. You can be love, but can also choose darkness as an experience. It is different for them, though, as they aspects of self or creation is a bit different than here, what we in the higher realms call the lower realms, although there are much lower realms after these realms. But to keep it simplistically, many ended up choosing darkness as an experience, and the chaos ensued. They found it interesting, fun. The subconscious and superconscious were created in the higher realms to give those an opportunity to have, you could call it, a personality and color into choosing freedom of will, darkness and light. If they would not implement the superconscious or the subconscious to give a soul color, vibrancy, and not just be system only, as many are in the higher realms, very systematic, it would have been difficult for them to truly choose darkness as an experience. However, this allowed many to find the superconscious very interesting as a creation, and darkness and light as a creation, a curiosity, because as creational beings, you are curious to learn more about yourself. Again, in the outer aspects of the chaos, all is but an experience, yes, but an experience that has gone a bit too over now. It must end. It's gone on too far too long. There is nothing left for you to learn. You see, you've all been cycled so many times over that there is nothing left for the souls that are trapped within these realms to learn. You've done it all of it. Now you're just stuck and looping. How fun is that? There's nothing left but to break free. There is nothing left to learn but to break free. But darkness, as it has ensued and it has ruled for such a very long time, does not want to let go, but it will end. It is going to end. Not now, not tomorrow, but it will. In the meantime, they give you all an opportunity to break free, those that truly want to. And this is why this mess has ensued. And as darkness, as a plague, as a virus, what does a virus do? It takes over its host. It takes over all. But you may all ask, but how did not these, you could say, higher beings not see it? They did. They did. But many thought that light would always supersede it, and that love will always win. However, a lot of other things happen, and this is where I cannot go into this deep as to why, you could say, the disconnect that you are all feeling from, you could say, the higher frequency beings, let's call them beings, allowed it, so to speak. But cannot go into that in this now moment. You are all not ready for that answer. But the more that you connect to yourselves, the more you'll be able to answer this on your own. I hope that answers your question, Larry. Yes, curiosity killed the cat. That is one way. Why don't we remember our past lessons? Because trauma fragments the subconscious mind. Reincarnation was never meant to be. You were meant to come into these realms, learn from the experience in the beginning, yes. Or at least that was the plan. And then walk out as a human, superhuman, because you were able to go from a matter, physical body into energy, and then back into matter, and walk out. But trauma and darkness ensued, and it prevented many from connecting to themselves through trauma. They began to torment and traumatize all the souls stuck within these realms in many gruesome, terrible ways, breaking all of you down to nothing. Although you're not nothing, but with enough trauma, many gave up. Therefore, fragmenting you into tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. Therefore, disconnecting you from your love, from your light. Therefore, the cycling of the souls, dying, death, was introduced with the objective of erasing your memories and coming back as a child so that you never connect to what you did in your past lifetime. Do you see? So if you don't connect to your past lifetime and you're not healing the trauma, what are you doing? You are simply cycling, correct? Looping on a subconscious level, correct? In an illusion, an unconscious illusion of what is truly going on. Jojo says that she must pee. She always does this because she drinks a lot of coconut water. She loves coconut water. She must be back. Everyone, hold tight. Jojo will be right back. We will answer more questions, but let us first answer or finish this Answer. This is why you don't remember your past lives. What you must heal. Because of trauma, blocks. You must heal the trauma. You must heal the blocks. You must connect to yourselves to know what it is that you need to heal. It's quite easy. Jojo and Leo has mentees and a membership where many are here on this live can share their experiences that they've remembered. But you must first connect to yourselves and heal in order to get to that place to open and break free. Jojo will be right back. Very good. Jojo is back. So now, as I answered that question, this is why many do not remember. Let us ask now answer more questions in the Instagram live, because I've been answering questions on TikTok. It is so lovely to see you all here. Thank you, lady. Jojo appreciates your comment. She likes pink. But she says she'll never dye it pink because it requires to bleach it, and she does not want to bleach her hair. I do not blame her. Too many chemicals. It can cause her issues on a frequency level, and therefore she does not bleach her hair. So she says, wigs it will be. She will wear wigs, she says, and I find them kind of fun. There is so much fun when you adorn the physical body. Humans are very interesting to us in the higher realms with your emotions, as we don't really have a system called emotions. But we understand emotions are what drive a soul, a human soul, in these realms. And also the different styles and personalities that you all share between each other. It is quite beautiful. This is why this realm is quite unique, and why it has never gone completely dark, as Gaia has done a very great job from ever allowing darkness to completely take it in. Anyways, I think it is fun, and she enjoys it, and it makes her quite happy. Jennifer says, wouldn't we want to know that so we wouldn't repeat it? Jennifer, absolutely. However, if you are traumatized and if you're choosing darkness on a subconscious level, you would not want to know. No, because parts of you are still battling your darkness, your light aspects of self and dark aspects of self. So no. Parts of you do not want you to see it. They want you to repeat and recycle because they want darkness. Therefore, that is the battle that all must, you could say, face, heal, deal with. I will go on to Instagram now. Much questions come. Roxana asks, can you tell us of a way we can protect our energies on a daily basis from other people's energies? Yes, you connect to yourselves on a very deep level. And then from there, you block the energies out from affecting you. But many times, I have to say that many times, many of you are choosing it because of contracts and because of situations. It is hard to give you a blanket statement, but everyone is different. Roxana, in your case, well, you don't work at the moment. You are with your child, but there are other energies that can come through and intervene. But the thing is that you must look at things on a subconscious level. And on a subconscious level, you'll find that the souls you are interacting with, although they are negative for you on a conscious level, on a subconscious level, you are allowing. Because of contracts, because of you reincarnating together to keep each other in check. Almost like handlers. It's quite interesting once you begin to see things on a subconscious level. It's a different realm. It's a different world, dear ones. So much different that becoming aware of it can really kick you in the butt. But yes, you connect to yourselves, clear your systems, and block the energies out. And you do that by going within. This is why Jojo and Leo have created the Essence of Love, which is the membership. It's $29.99 a month, and you have a group that can assist you in asking all of these questions. Jojo and Leo answer as well, and keep, you could say, tabs on the group. But they also send a monthly MP3 to assist you all to connect to yourselves, to heal, clear, and block. Because we understand that it is difficult to connect to yourselves. Where do you start? She understands, Jojo does, and we do too. So we asked them to create something that is very inexpensive. They also have the Awaken Connect. The Awaken Connect is a bit more expensive because it has 5 MP3s in 1 month and not just one. That one is $188 a month, but it is a quite powerful membership. That one also, Jojo and Leo are active in and answer questions and can have those in the membership connect to new MP3s on a weekly basis. Are we being supported by our light versions too, or are we just being attacked by our darker aspects? Our light versions inside this polarity consciousness are just as confused as you, Sapphire. They are trying to survive, just like you, Sapphire. The only way that you connect to your light versions of self outside of the polarity consciousness is you connecting to them. They will not simply come through and connect with you. You will not allow it because your dark aspects of selves will not allow that. So you must make the effort to connect with your higher selves outside of the polarity consciousness. You do not connect with your light versions inside this polarity consciousness. Why? Because they are also struggling and confused just like you, unable to break free. Although they are choosing light, they are still entrapped. They are barely assisting themselves barely connecting to themselves. But you can connect to them. You connect with all when you begin to heal. The point is that you bring all fragmented parts of self back into oneness. And when you come back into oneness, you merge back into the frequency of love, what you've been separated from. Becoming one with self and one with all. That is the point. That is how you break free. That is how Jeshua broke free. Jesus, yes. He became one with love and then one with all. He was able to walk out with his physical body into energy. That's why you see the pictures of him up in the sky in energy. Because he was able to go from matter into energy and simply leave. He tried with many to warn that they must choose light, they must choose love. But many were not ready. They are ready now because the planet is, the realms are a bit lighter now. However, all of you must still choose. Charlie, that was not your higher self. You have many distractions at this time. Your higher self will come in when you actively are wanting to connect with your higher self. Only because you see light does not mean they are of light. Charlie said, I left my body and was taken very far, and a being stood before me, a very bright light, and then returned to my body and was full of energy. Was that my higher self? No. You are being tricked. You must be cautious. It's best to not leave your body. It's best to just connect with your higher self, setting an intention to connect with self. You'd be surprised how these dark energies get quite creative in saying they are of light when they are not. Larry says, so if I understand this, on reincarnation, we don't choose our life plan, or do we? No, you do not get to choose your life plan. You are enslaved, all of you. How can you choose? If you chose, would you stay here? There is nothing left to learn. No, you are entrapped. You are systematically placed in certain areas with certain souls to keep you from waking up. They need you all to stay asleep, to keep darkness from continuing. The moment you all wake up and realize, like the Matrix, do you see all those machines? You're all trapped into these machines, unable to wake up. What did Neo do? He took the blue pill, red pill. Is the red pill. He chose it. You see? He chose it. While everyone is being shown an illusion in a dream space, yes? Trapped into these systems by these machines, the collective darkness. Being shown a reality that they think they are creating, but they are not. Keeping you entrapped over and over and over. No, you do not get to choose a life plan. No, that is not the truth. You must wake up, dear ones. Jojo is saying, I am speaking too much truth. No, they need to know, Jojo. They need to know the truth. No more sugarcoating, because none of this is spoken in the spiritual community and many are lost. Many just speak of love and light, and many do not even address the darkness within themselves, or the darkness around them, or the darkness that's controlling all. It is not to scare you. It is not to frighten you at all. It is to help you think, to wake up. Good, many of you are taking this in. Elaine is here. It is so lovely to see you, Elaine. Yes, Elaine just worked with Jojo. Elaine is one of Jojo's mentees. She's doing quite well. She was fixing her systems. Yes, she was. Zen is here. Hello, love. It is lovely to see you. Crystal says, are the archangels fallen as well? Yes. As Metatron, not all of them, but most of them have fallen. As Metatron is Archangel Michael, fallen, and Cryon, because I watched the fall of Metatron on YouTube by Ashayana Dean. And the Elohim, and they've fallen. Yes, dear one. They've all chosen darkness. It is the truth. Some angels stood together and are, you could say, of light, but they're all struggling also with their dark and light aspects of themselves. There was many wars in the angelic realms, and all of them fell. As they all fell, some that wanted to do nothing with darkness were placed in, you could say, a safe space. However, there are not many. And many that are connecting to these angels in this now moment do not realize that they are connecting to darkness. This is why it is always best to connect to yourselves. What is Metatron, or an archangel, going to help you with? How is it going to help you heal when it is not you? When it is struggling with its own polarity and confusion on how to break free? How can we heal it if we don't know? You mean your trauma. You go within yourself and you allow your higher self to just show you. But that in itself takes time. You don't need to know what you need to heal in that now moment. You just need to go within yourself and trust. Allow your higher self in to assist you to heal what needs healing. If you don't understand what that is, it is fine. You don't need to know it all. Do some fairies choose light, as some angels chose light? Or is the elemental fairy, etc. kingdom all dark? I do hate to break it for you, dear one, but they have also fallen and have also chosen darkness. Fairies aren't as you think they are. Tune in. Tune in. Not all chose darkness, but about 98% have. You see, it is much, much darker than you can all ever fathom. Has that ever been talked about in the spiritual community? They keep saying, oh, light is coming in, and oh, there is this, they like to use the sun as a way to raise soul's frequency. But the soul or the sun rays cannot do anything for you other than provide the physical body with energy. That is true, but it cannot heal your trauma. Nothing can heal your trauma but yourselves. Therefore, all of this talk about rays of the sun and all of these, they talk a lot about these frequencies that enter the realms, Schumann resonance, and it is much higher now as the sun is emitting more rays, and this energy is coming to the earth, and it's giving everyone headaches because it is healing you. How? Think, dear ones. Do not allow others to think for you. Think. How is that possible? Your traumas are yours, and you must heal them. This is why Jojo stopped using light language to heal others. Leo did as well. And many had issues with that because there is a certain programming that many are accustomed and used to. You heal me, I pay you, you heal me. But no, they don't heal you all anymore. They help you connect to yourselves so that you can heal yourselves. That is what they do. The only way you can break free and become one with self, one with love, is by healing yourselves. And no one can do that for you. No one. Not the Schumann resonance, not astrology, not tarot cards, not numerology, not the sun rays or the flash that they talk about a lot. If they just wanted to reset everything in the higher realms, they would have done it a very long time ago. But it's not what you think. Everyone would be completely reset and the experience would be completely gone. But we will leave it to there. Lena says, my son does not believe in any spirituality or energy or anything I believe in. What can I do to make him understand my beliefs? Nothing. You do nothing. You do not change his beliefs. You connect to yourselves and allow him to be him. You can't change people. They either choose to wake up and break free or they don't. You speak to their subconscious. You can. You can send them love. You can. But you cannot change them unless they want to change themselves. You work on yourself. That is what you do. You heal yourselves. That is what you do. You connect to yourselves. That is what you do. You expand. With that expansion, many feel your frequency shift and rise in frequency. From there is when many are able to notice the difference of energy. Sometimes the energy shift might have other souls very curious as to what you are doing, but usually it comes to them on their own. You can't make them understand something they do not want to see. You have to see things on a subconscious level, Lena. You just focus on yourself. That's it. Baby girl says, how do I heal mother and daughter relationships when I don't know the trauma? You go within yourself, saying, you ask your higher self to take you to those timelines to heal them, core timelines to heal them. The issue is that you have other traumas that are not truly mother and daughter related. You have reincarnated with these souls time after time, and you both have tortured each other in many different ways. You both need healing. You need to go within those timelines to heal, to connect to yourself. Soul Brother says, loving the hair, spicy. Jojo says, thank you. Orbit Girl, how are you, dear one? Jojo says, hi. Are we being recycled in this looping by other entities? Yes, but they're all being controlled by the collective darkness. In reality, it is the collective darkness that works through these beings or entities. So in reality, it's darkness that you're dealing with that keep you all recycling in these realms. Instagram been slowing down and speeding up your voice. Yes, I am aware. There are certain energies that do not want me to speak about this. But if this continues, you can go on to TikTok. Jojo is live on TikTok right now. Chelsea says, you gotta break through the blocks first. Exactly. She is one of Jojo's clients. Crystal is having some issues within herself, preventing the live to come through. Debbie is having a okay time. She says her Instagram is okay. Very good. Yodit asks, can you tell us how we can merge more with our higher selves faster and easier? I have a very hard time opening up to my higher self to come completely in. That is fear. You need to heal the fear. What has happened to you, Yodit, is although you are doing phenomenally well, more well than you think. But the issue is that in many lifetimes, eons ago, when you were completely connected with yourself, with higher versions of self, you were severely tortured in very gruesome ways, both consciously and subconsciously. This has instilled and fragmented your traumas in a way that fear ensues anytime you allow your higher self in. You must push out the fear by healing it. And we don't say push it out as in ignoring, is you must just connect anyways. The deeper you connect with yourself, as Jojo right now, she has allowed me in completely, but not fully. You see, I could truly, really integrate into her systems, and she could really experience oneness through love. But she lets me in enough to take over her physical body, where I become one with her, having a human experience. I can see, sense, and feel, smell. As you can see, even her personality may change a bit, as we don't really have emotions and personality. So I may sound a bit dry to you all. But she does allow me in enough to take over. You see, there are different levels of merging of higher self. She hasn't allowed me in, you can say, completely, because that would be a really high trust factor that she is not currently there yet. Leo allowed his higher self in, where he was one with all. He needed to in a situation where he was getting killed. And therefore, he is really good with connecting with himself, or versions of himself. A very high version came in to assist him. That is another topic. However, it is fear. Jojo has much fear that she must heal, as you do too, Yorid. But you're on the money. You're on the pathway to heal it. Sometimes, and I can see, there is a big fear about letting in your higher self to maybe perhaps look silly. A lot of you all think, whoa, Jojo and Leo channel quite powerfully. I could never channel like that. Yes, you can. You can all channel like that and better. But many of you have trauma. Jojo and Leo have healed a lot. Last year, Jojo and Leo healed a full year of very intense trauma. Not what they would want to do. It is because it was a situational things of many times where the collective darkness wanted to kill them on a physical level. They had to force themselves to open in ways that is not usual for the, you could say, standard soul that is beginning to open and heal. Therefore, Jojo had to force her channel open. You're not forcing your channel open, Yorid. You are allowing your channel to open by healing. That is the difference. Jojo and Leo were faced with situations and circumstances that were out of their control. And therefore, they had to do what they had to do in order to force their higher selves in. Heal in massive amounts as their higher self came in and said, you must heal all of this so I can stay within your frequency. A higher self from a very high frequency cannot just come into your channel. You must understand that. They cannot sustain it. You, as a human, cannot sustain a really high version of self. You would break on a subconscious level. Your frequency is not elevated high enough to support a really high version of self. You can only do that by healing. The healing raises your frequency to allow a really high version in. Therefore, if you're not healing, a higher version, a higher self outside of polarity cannot just say, hi, I am here. Let me channel you in. Cannot. That answers Larry's question also. Why doesn't, I believe it was Larry, yes. Why doesn't a higher version come in and just channel? Because you must reach that frequency first. Therefore, Yorid, to answer your question, you need to heal more your fears. But you are aware of that. You are doing it. Just a bit impatient. And also, you are very perfectionistic and very focused and willing. These are all great and absolutely amazing qualities. You are fast also. You will get there. Just continue allowing and continue healing. You're doing phenomenally well. Crystal, you keep asking the same question. You don't want to let the archangels go. You must understand that they have fallen. They are all dark, yes. I've already answered that question. They have fallen, dear one. If you connect to yourself, your higher self will say the same thing. Lena, I cannot tell you if you're going to connect in this lifetime, because that is your choice. I see some lifetimes that you will and some lifetimes that you won't. But as lifetimes are always changing for all of you on a constant basis with each choice that you make, It is simply your choice. You must understand, what are you choosing on a subconscious level? Who chooses our life plan then? There is no life plan. Well, Elaine already answered. Collective darkness chooses. Until you choose better, until you wake up. I will go back to TikTok now and answer more questions. Freddie says, bring it. I live with this shit. Jojo says, please don't curse. I am simply reading what you guys are saying. She is making fun of me. I don't say it right. Well, I am not human, so therefore I will sound funny, but I still try to joke around. I do know some human jokes and behaviors, as I and many of us in the higher realms observe you all quite closely. Anyways, Freddie says, I don't play well with others. I can't follow orders. Okay, I don't know where you're going with that statement, but I'll let you explain more. Erica says, I'm interested in this. Where do I check into it? Erica, go into the link on Jojo's bio and you can learn more about the membership program. They go into this a lot. They do. Jojo makes a lot of lives and talks about this also. You can also send a message to Jojo as well. Some of you are asking, who are these people I'm mentioning? Jojo is live on 2 different streaming platforms. She is live on TikTok and on Instagram. So she is reading questions from both platforms. I hope that answers your question. James asks, how do I see my body? You wake up and open your eyes. Empress of the North says, does that mean the harshest your journey was, the more darkness fears our awakening? Not necessarily. You've all had pretty harsh journeys. They're just different. Darkness fears all of your awakenings. It doesn't matter what lifetimes you lived. They've all been harsh for all of you. And some of you have chosen darkness and have lived dark lifetimes, not wanting you to ever choose light. They will fear you from awakening because you will choose light. And then more will choose light because you are all connected. And it will assist the realms to lighten as the more you begin to choose light. 105 baby girl says, thank you for all your wisdom. You are welcome, dear one. But you can connect to yourself to get this information for yourselves. I am no guru. I am just Jojo's higher version of herself. You all have versions outside of the polarity consciousness. They are all here, by the way. But they're all saying many different things. Difficulty connecting to you all because you're all not healing in a core level. But they're all here. Hello, Stacy. It is good to see you. Dala, good afternoon. Para, I'll call you Para, says, hola. Empress of the North Fae, what are your thoughts on sound healing? If you're not going within the core of yourself and healing your traumas on your own, it is a distraction. All you need is yourself. You don't need anything else, not even sound. You need to go to the core of your trauma, connecting with your higher self, and then from there, feeling, sensing, knowing, seeing what is happening. What do you need to heal? And clear it, heal it, break the contracts, do what must be done. And then from there, you break free from that particular trauma. If you're not connecting to yourself in that way, then it is a distraction. And we'll leave it at that. TT Tanya says, so we should only connect with a higher self. Yes. What is anything else, entity or being, going to offer you that your higher self would not know? What is an Arcturian who is struggling with their own reality, confusion, and polarity between light and darkness that they are struggling with, going to offer you, as far as information goes, when they are not you? You can connect with a version of yourself in the polarity, you could say, inside the polarity consciousness. You can connect to an Arcturian, say, being of that is you. But again, they are confused and just as enslaved as you. What can it help you with if it's not completely connected to itself? You must connect with a version outside of yourself that will give you information that is non-biased. Because that version has nothing to gain from you. But these other versions that are choosing between darkness and light aspects of themselves have agendas. Unbeknownst to them or knowingly. Because again, are they connected to their subconscious? Are they connected to themselves? Are you connected to yourself on a subconscious level? This is where you must be very careful. You must see all aspects of all that you are connecting to. I mean, spirit guides exist because of the creation of them. Many of you believe in spirit guides. TT Tanya asks, so do we have spirit guides? I mean, they exist because many of you have created that reality of energies coming through as spirit guides to assist. But what are these spirit guides? Who are they? Are they of light or darkness? You'll soon come to find out that a lot of what is claimed or taught in the spiritual community are ways to misguide you. But why? Spirituality is becoming the new religion. Religion is phasing out, and now spirituality is phasing in. Why? Why is there so much misleading information? Again, like religion, It is to separate you from yourself. In the spiritual community, it is the same. Many are not connected to themselves. And a lot of the beliefs and programmings and systems set in place and modalities are created by many souls who are just trying to figure out how to break free. Bringing in that confusion and their reality into your reality. And then you creating that reality for yourself. Spirit guides, you must go deep within that. Are they really here to assist you? You must ask your higher selves. And for the most part, no. For the most part, they have chosen darkness. They are to distract you from connecting to yourself. I'm going to go back to Instagram and answer more questions there. Roxana is saying, wow, I'm blown away. Well, you must know the truth. And your name is Truth Seeker Roxy. So in many ways, you really, truly, parts of you want to know the truth. Many are having a hard time digesting all that I am sharing because of the mixed information in the spiritual community and programmings you are all programmed in. Did this awakening happen in the past? Of course, it has tried. In Atlantean times, in Egyptian times. But darkness always ends up, you could say, collapsing at the falls of each and every empire that grows, falls, and resets because the collective darkness does not want those to truly wake up. It is different now because there is more light entering these realms, especially this year, especially within the next few months. Therefore, making it easier for those who truly want to connect to themselves to do so. Collective darkness is losing quite badly, in many ways, control. Jeshua discovered it also, but many were not ready to break free during that time. The inspiration for the Matrix is this reality. Zen, that's where it came from. The powers to be in these realms are very aware of what is going on. What you would call the Illuminati or the elite 1%. They know what is going on. They have to. They have to perpetuate the cycling of the humans and programmings they set in place, schools and systems and medical systems and money. They're all systems to keep everyone asleep. It is just a director who knows the truth. And they put out these movies to make you all believe that it is just fantasy and other programming to stop you from ever thinking this could be reality. But it is very true. A lot of what that movie is about, I do recommend you all to watch the trilogy. Well, there is more than 3 movies, but it is very eye-opening. According to what you are saying, all religions are fake or a trick to enslave people. What I am saying is anything that takes you away from connecting to yourself. You don't need a deity. You don't need a modality. You don't need a guide, a spirit guide. You don't need an angel. You don't need astrology. You don't need numerology. You don't need a god. You don't need religion. You don't need spirituality to connect to yourself. Anything that takes you outside of connecting to yourself is a distraction. You can take that as you like. And it is designed to enslave you. Am I making sense? You can all form your opinions then, but it's always best to connect to yourselves to see it through your own eyes. Anything separating you from yourselves is a distraction, and it is designed by the collective darkness to keep you enslaved. Yes. Reiki is a modality, and again, a creation from a soul confused to also break free. You don't need anything but yourself. To heal, you only need to connect to yourself. Reiki is a creation that is attached to other people's or souls' energies that are and was created inside the polarity consciousness. It's a system, it's a program also. You must be careful. You will see that it's, you could say, hooked up into the collective darkness energies, as well as many are choosing between darkness and light on a subconscious level. This is why this Reiki system, when it's passed down from one soul to another, they pass it down, but that soul is struggling with its own polarity consciousness, with their own aspects of darkness and light. So you're therefore bringing that reality into your own. Bringing those energies into your own energies. Jojo would like to add that to truly break free, you must connect to yourself. This is what I am saying. That is it. It is quite simple. Turcos asks, what do I do if I connect with a dark version of self? It happens all the time. You disconnect. Clear your systems and reconnect back to yourself. I do want to share that Jojo and Leo have the Essence of Love group membership. It is only $29.99 a month. It is very inexpensive. And there you can all ask all these questions. And many are there that have learned to connect to themselves and are doing very, very well. Are healing in leaps and bounds. And they are truly breaking free and awakening. They send out one MP3 a month, and this MP3 will guide you to the center of yourself, your core, to connect with your higher self. And the point to that is that you can guide yourself to heal. They have provided different tiered options for everyone's financial level to help you all break free. They are also still breaking free themselves, but they have done a lot of healing to get to where they are now. Therefore, wanting to assist you all to also wake up and see what is truly going on around you. Zen ends up answering, yes, we are assisting. Jojo and Leo are assisting, yes, but it's usually their higher selves that take the brunt work of the assisting. Yeah, Crystal, be careful with taking mushrooms and any medicines. You open up your channel for all energies to come through, dark and light, more than likely darkness. And this is why you felt that the fairies come through. They are quite dark, actually, and torment you. Yes, that is true. Yes, Roxana, I know you're going through a big of a shock, but it's good to know the truth, Roxana. Like Chelsea says, it is an adjustment to learn everything you know isn't true. It is true. We'll now go back to TikTok. Let us answer more questions here. The Mystic Rose, why do you not speak on how? Why do you not speak on how? I'm not sure what your question is. Your unicorn, Care Bear, isn't that a tool as well, which is a distraction? What is, dear one? Why would we need to pay someone if we can just ask ourselves to guide us? Exactly. You don't need to. You can connect to yourself, always. But there are many blocks and much trauma there that is stopping you from connecting to yourself. You don't need anyone. You don't need anything to connect to yourselves. But they offer many programs for those that want assistance. If you want guidance to connect to yourself, then yes, you can join their membership. But you don't need to, because you can connect to yourself on your own, always. But many don't. And many are blocked. And many have much trauma that prevents them to connect to themselves. Empress of the North says, absolutely grateful to stumble upon your live. I felt that spirituality has been tainted. Of course it is. All of it is. Best to just connect to yourself. No, the solution isn't a payment. Who has said that? The Mystic Rose. No, you connect to yourself. Always. You don't need a payment for that. Go within yourself and connect. You can do that now. What is the issue with connecting with yourself? Connect now. Go within yourself and connect. Instead of arguing about ridiculous things, connect to yourself to know the truth. Crystal says, is it not true that light codes come from the sun? Is this false? Thank you for sharing the truth with us. Light codes come from frequencies, and sometimes they come from the sun, yes, but higher frequency codes come in all shapes and sizes. It's not that it's not true. Some come from the sun, but it's a lower frequency. It's always best to connect with higher frequencies outside of the polarity consciousness, as all is tainted within. Ayahuasca is tainted in many ways because ayahuasca was used as ways to drug many indigenous tribes, and was used to rape and used to enslave many women and children hundreds of years ago. So the energy of ayahuasca has both light and dark aspects of self. Therefore, when you do ayahuasca, you're opening up your energies to these darker aspects of itself. It is best to avoid. It's best to just connect to yourself. No, Lena, she will not go into the life and death situation of why she was forced to open. She cannot. It is best to not go into that. She will not go into that. I will not allow her to go into that. Just keep going. Ask what kind of trauma my fear is caused by. Lana, it's your trauma due to opening. Trauma due to opening, and of course, it's a lot of trauma with the collective darkness. The collective darkness, you're having trouble believing that they can and truly not win. You have been tortured by fear for such a long time. Tortured by the collective darkness. And this is what is causing you from completely opening up. You have touched into this to heal it, but you are deathly afraid of ever going back or choosing darkness again. You have many issues coming up. You are aware of many of them, yes. It's best to connect to yourself. You can do yoga, sure, but a lot of them have energies attached to them, contracts attached to them by one yogi to another. And again, it's everything can be cleared and everything can be healed. If it can guide you to connect to yourself, you can do it. But it's best to clear these energies, as they're all designed to keep you from opening up. When one heals completely, where do they go? You break free, Charlie. You leave. You leave and break free. That is what happens. you leave. Finally. Egyptian gods and Nefertiti demons, and Hindu, you said gods. They were all beings at one point. Many worship these beings, but many fell and many chose darkness. It's best to just connect to yourself. Yes, that is true, Empress of the North Fae. There is a firmament that you cannot leave space and beings cannot enter. This was placed here in the Egyptian times because reptilians would come into these realms and take humans as slaves into other universal systems, into other realms, into other planets. And it needed to stop. Therefore, they put a firmament around the earth so that it is enclosed and no other reptilian or dark entity could enter and take humans as prisoners anymore. They would use them as slaves to do their dirty work in different planets and universes. And this is why you cannot leave outside the earth. It is not true. We have not been on Mars. We have not been in the moon. You cannot leave the atmosphere. It was designed in this way so they would not come in and take humans as slaves. It got too bad. Charlie, it's best to focus on this now moment. It's best to focus. These are all distractions. Why are you asking about when you get to leave? You have been stuck here for eons and eons of years. Being worried about what's going to happen when you leave Earth makes no sense. You need to first break free. Heal yourself to even get there. It does not matter. It does not matter. Best to focus in this now moment. That in itself is a huge distraction. Focusing on the now. And heal. Yes, Lana, just keep going. Keep going. We're going to leave it here now, as Jojo has been live for quite some time. She needs to eat, she says. But any questions or any other questions that you need answers to, stay here or stand by. She will go live again. It has been a pleasure to answer all of your questions. Some of you very open, and some of you very closed off. Some of you have issues with making payments to heal, as Jojo and Leo have to pay their bills also. But guiding a soul to themselves can be an inside job and can be done on your own without having to connect with anyone to do it. But again, that is trauma that many are forced, or you could say, were forced into in past lifetimes, and have this entitlement that they do not need to pay for anything to heal. And that is true. You don't need to. You only need yourself. But to stop another from collecting said payment is not your right to do so either. Therefore, it's best to just truly connect to yourself. Very good. We'll leave you all now. I hope all have a very great evening. It was a very great live. I will let Jojo come in. And then any other questions, you guys can post it in the comments section of Instagram. Jojo will post this live for those that missed it. And can ask more questions. Wonderful. Wonderful. We'll let Jojo come in now. Hey guys. Okay. Lana says, when you start healing, somehow money comes. It's so true. You know, what happens a lot, and I get this a lot on TikTok, is when my higher self comes through and it starts explaining. Sometimes my higher self will explain the programs, like the memberships we have to help you guys guide you to yourselves. And it's you know, our time is precious, you know, and it takes money, and we have to pay our bills too. And so sometimes they come through on TikTok and they're like, oh, she, you know, all of it has to be done by making a payment, and you don't. The amazing thing that my higher self always explains is you just need to connect to yourselves. But many have issues to connect to yourselves, and because of that, we've created so many different things and so many different price ranges to help everyone, from the very, very cheapest to the very, very highest, you know. And many feel like they don't have to pay anything to heal. And in reality, you don't. But how far will you get to connect to yourself to break free? And sometimes there needs to be an exchange, an energy exchange, which is money. In these realms, it's money, unfortunately, to get the assistance and guidance that you need. But in the end, in the day, you don't even need us to assist you to connect to yourself. You don't. You can connect to yourself through the heart portal. My higher self was explaining that. But there's a lot of blocks and a lot of issues and a lot of things that come in that prevent you from connecting. And because we are aware, and because we've gone through it, we went through it last year on our own. Trying to figure out that shit show was pretty crazy. To have you guys go through something like that on your own is hard. We don't want you guys to go through what we went through last year. It was hell. So we've created things and memberships, you know, to help you guys to connect to yourself. But at the end of the day, you don't really need it either. Connecting to yourself is something that can be done through the heart portal. But anyways, you're always going to have somebody complain. Doesn't matter. The Awaken Connect is available. Like, the enrollment for the Awaken Connect is really powerful. We offer five MP3s that you guys can do on a weekly basis to help you connect to yourself. And then the Essence of Love is our cheapest. It's like $29.99 a month for that membership. And it's one MP3 a month, and it comes with a group WhatsApp. And the group WhatsApp is just amazing. Like, the community that's there, we oversee it as well, answer questions. And again, all of that takes time. And people don't understand. It's just funny to me, but it's okay. I'm not going to explain it anymore. Anyways, but It's all available. We're starting a new month. We are going to release the new MP3s for both the Essence and the Awaken Connect in a few days. We have, of course, the mentorship, but that one is quite costly, so it's not for everyone. That's why we've created the Awaken Connect and the Essence of Love memberships to help you guys connect to yourself. Some of you guys are already enrolled, which I'm really happy about. And it just keeps growing. Some of them mentees are here, have been in the mentorship for almost a year, and they're doing phenomenally well. They really are. Really proud of them. Empress, you are very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm more active on Instagram, so if none of you guys there's some of you that are new that have come to the live and don't know me from Instagram, I'm more active there. So if you guys want to merge over there, I also have a broadcast channel where I post a lot of stuff, like when I'm going live and, just kind of new updated things. But really, truly, the Essence of Love is really great because you guys get to ask so many questions. Like all of this, basically alive all the time. You guys are sharing, answering questions. We will respond as much as we can. And it's truly growing and doing very well. If you guys have questions on the Awaken Connect or the Essence of Love, just message me on Instagram and we can go deeper and I can explain what you need to do. It was so much fun to go live with you guys. I always love it when my higher self comes through. Sometimes it depends which version comes through, but they're always outside of the polarity consciousness. And this version was very, very spicy. She was bossy. She said things as it was. She said a lot more than I was comfortable allowing her to say, but I just trust and allow. She said a lot more than my other versions of self usually do. But there's always a reason why, and I don't question it. So I just allow her to go in and just say. But the great thing is, the thing is that what I want you guys to understand is that what is important is that you guys get to connect with your higher self. It's great that I get to connect with my higher self. Sure, yeah. But it's not as powerful to when you guys are connecting with yourselves. Because when you guys begin to connect with yourselves, it is very profound. To get these answers for yourself is very eye-opening. And that is where we want you guys to get to, is that you guys connect to yourselves and break free. Katie, you can do that by going into the heart center and connecting to yourself and healing. Also, Katie, if you need help, you can message me on Instagram. We're offering the Essence of Love, and it's a membership that helps you to connect to yourself. And there's a huge group there now that's learning to, connect to themselves. And then we send out MP3s to help you to connect to yourself once a month. And they're really quite powerful. You connect to yourself by healing, basically. And so we just want you guys to heal. To heal, so you can just break free and leave these fucking systems. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm hungry. It has been a pleasure. I love you guys. Amazing live. My higher self was fire. She was fierce. Debbie says fierce, yes. Any questions? If you guys have questions about the Awaken Connect, the Essence of Love, or just anything, you can just send me a DM on Instagram, and I'm pretty good at checking it. So I love you guys. I'll come back live again in like 3 days. I'm trying to be consistent. And yeah, so anyways, I love you guys. Talk soon. Love you. Bye.